Welcome back. Example 2.76. Solve absolute value 2x minus 3 greater equals 5. You want to graph the solution and write the solution in interval notation. Fine. When it is greater equals, by now you notice you have two options. One, 2x minus 3 is beyond negative 5, or 2x minus 3 is beyond 5. So greater equals means to the right of 5 or to the left of negative 5. Now you have this one inequality became two inequalities. So be mindful where you are. When you are to the left, you are farther left of negative 5. When you are to the right, you are farther right of 5. That's what this means. Now to solve for x, add 3 to both sides. Notice that is one inequality. We can continue to solve this. This gives me 2x less equals negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Divide both sides by 2. Remember, 2 is a positive number, so inequality doesn't change. So this is x less equals negative 1. Okay, and that or continues out here. So let's see. Similar story here. Add 3 to both sides. When you simplify, you get 2x on the left here greater equals 5 plus 3, 8. At this point, divide both sides by 2. X greater equals 8 over 2. So this or part tells me x is greater equals 4. So x is less equals negative 1 or x is greater equals 4. How do we graph this? So we have solved it. We want to graph it. So this is the solution. Okay. To graph it, first graph the number line. Negative 1 is somewhere to the left. 4 is somewhere to the right. Is x allowed to be equal? Yes. So fill in that point. Is x allowed to be equal 4? Yes. So fill in that point. Now pay careful attention. X is less than, or less than means to the left of. So you are to the left of negative 1 all the way on. Or x is greater equal. So if you are not here, if your x is not here, then look for x over here. Greater equals 4. So this is the graph part. Now the interval, write the solution in interval, that's here. Solution set is, first look at this interval. You start at negative infinity. Infinities are, remember, always open parenthesis, okay? So negative infinity, comma, until negative 1. This is included, so it's a bracket. There is a broken area. This area is not to be included. So you take union. Now you start reading off of at 4. 4 included, so it's a bracket until all the way to infinity. Infinity is always open. That's your interval notation. Okay. Let's try one more. exercise 2.151. Right? You're solving, graphing, writing the solution in interval notation of 4x minus 3 greater equals 5. Good. What does this say? Greater equals. So you are to the left of negative 5, or you are to the right of 5. So greater equals 5. Distance has to be greater equals 5. So you are beyond 5 on the right, beyond negative 5 on the left. That's what this means. Now you have two inequalities. Solve for x. Add 3, add 3. These two cancel. You are left with 4x less equals negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Divide both sides by 4. This gives me x less equals negative 2 over 4. So that's a fraction 1 over 2 with a negative. Alright, negative 2 over 4 is negative 1 over 2. Alright, or let's go here. We want to solve this. So this is again add 3 to both sides. That gets me 4x greater equals 5 plus 3 is 8. Now divide both sides by 4. This gets us x greater equals 2. Alright, so you have solved it. Now you want to graph it. Draw your number line. Negative half is somewhere here. Two is somewhere here. Negative half is included. That equal sign tells me include negative half. 2 is included. That equal sign tells me to include it. The first thing says x is less equals negative half. So you are to the left of it. Or if x is not here, look for x here. X is greater equals 2. So once you have this far, you are ready to write the solution set in interval form. So solution set is, the first piece starts here, negative infinity until negative half. Bracket. You notice why it's a bracket? Because that's included. And then union. You're starting at 2 and it is included, so bracket 2 until infinity. Infinities are always parentheses. That's your solution set. Try one more. This is exercise 2.152. Absolute value 3x minus 4 greater equals 2. By now you probably notice on the negative side it is less equals, or on the positive side it is greater equals. Okay? Once you see this, all you need to do is solve this, solve this. How do I solve this? Add 4 to both sides. Add 4 to both sides. Alright, these two cancel. 3x less equals negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. Over here, these two get cancelled. Greater equals 2 plus 4 equals 6. Alright, at this point, divide by 3. 3x over 3 less equals fraction 2 over 3. On this side, divide by 3. 3x over 3 greater equals fraction 6 over 3. Aha, these two reduce, x less equals 2/3. No change. Or x greater equals, that's it, 2. So at this point, you can graph oops. Okay, looks like my line went somewhere. There you go. Okay. Okay. Don't want to lose my drawing here. So that's your line. 2/3 is somewhere here. 2 is somewhere here. Is 2/3 included? Yes, that equal tells me included. Is 2 included? Yes, that equal tells me included. X is less equals 2/3. Less equals means to the left of it. Or x is greater equals to. So that's your graph. Once you have graphed it, you are ready to write your solution set. Is what? Start at negative infinity. Negative infinity is always parenthesis, comma, fraction 2/3 included, so bracket, union 2 included, so that's a bracket, until infinity. That's your solution set. Alright, so that completes your this section. We will continue next section in our new videos. Until then, bye.